take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow your eyelids to completely relax and close if they're not already closed. As you breathe out, feel a wave of tension and stress start to slowly leave your body in that outward breath, meaning that as you breathe in and breathe out, it's almost like an emotional transfusion is taking place. That whatever represents positivity is something you feel like you're breathing in, and whatever feels like it's negative, possibly a thought, a belief, or a feeling or sensation, just allow that to feel like it's leaving your body every time you breathe out. Simply by breathing in and breathing out, you're able to feel not just deeper and deeper relaxed, but more and more positive, more and more resourceful, feeling that you have the capabilities to deal with whatever life throws at you. Scan your body and notice increasing evidence that relaxation is taking place. Maybe you're breathing slower. Maybe muscles that were tense before now feel more relaxed. Maybe your jaw is looser, or maybe your arms and your legs feel completely relaxed, so much so that they are limp, loose, and heavy. Maybe you notice that whenever you swallow, you notice it more than you did before. That your eyelids feel heavier and more relaxed. Maybe those long, slow breaths are giving you more and more evidence of just how relaxed you're becoming. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a place with a beautiful stream. Maybe it's a place that you can remember from childhood. Or maybe it's a place that only exists within your imagination. And maybe we can call this town close to a picturesque stream Willow Creek. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine visiting the quiet town of Willow Creek. And I wonder how your imagination would imagine if there was a boy that lived there named Matthew. Matthew was known for his bright smile and kind heart. But beneath that cheerful exterior flowed a ceaseless stream of intrusive thoughts, like relentless waves crashing against the shore of his mind. These thoughts would often cast a shadow over his sunny days, turning his attention inward, filled with doubts and fears. I want you to imagine Matthew walking to the side of this picturesque stream, looking at the water flow, and imagine that Matthew's mind was a garden overgrown with the wild underbush of worry and negativity, where seeds of positivity struggled to take root. He tried to muffle the cacophony of his inner dialogue with music, books, and games. But the whispers of disquiet found their way through every melody, every page, and every playful escape. And one summer's evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, bathing the sky in hues of orange and purple, Matthew sat by the creek that wound through the heart of the town. He watched the water flow, a never-ending stream that ebbed and swirled with an inherent grace. It was then that a realization dawned upon him, gentle yet profound. The water always moved forward, navigating around rocks and fallen branches, each obstacle a lesson shaping its course. Inspired by the creek's wisdom, Matthew wondered if his intrusive thoughts too had lessons to impart. Perhaps they were not barriers but signposts, guiding him towards a deeper understanding of himself and his place in the world. With this new perspective, he decided to confront his thoughts, to listen and learn from them. He started with small steps, acknowledging each negative thought and asking what it was trying to teach him. He learned about his fears, his unmet needs, and his hidden strengths. He learned to be patient with himself, to communicate with clarity and purpose. He discovered the power of collaboration, not only with others, but with his own conflicting emotions. As the days passed, Matthew noticed a change. The stream of his thoughts began to clear, no longer muddied by incessant negativity. Positive, constructive ideas started to flow, suggesting paths that could lead his life in a promising direction. He found himself considering new hobbies, reaching out to make friends, and volunteering for causes that sparked joy and purpose within him. The intrusive thoughts did not vanish overnight, but their intensity waned with each lesson learned. And with each positive action, they transformed, becoming infrequent visitors that left behind insights instead of unrest. Matthew's journey was not a battle, but a dance, a step-by-step waltz with his inner world. He realized that with every thought, every emotion, all of them were a partner in this dance, leading him to the rhythm of self-discovery and growth. In time, the young boy who once struggled with the whispers of doubt became known for his wisdom and serenity. Matthew learned to navigate the waters of his mind with the grace of the creek, embracing each thought as a chance to learn, to adapt, and to flow onward towards a future bright with positivity. Imagine seeing Matthew walk away from the stream, the creek, back to his home, with a spring in his step, filled with possibility and optimism. And now imagine that you are sitting by the very same stream, perhaps seeing it flow from left to right or right to left. That the stream in many ways represents the past, the present, and the future. Perhaps the past are those things that have already flowed by, and the present is the stream right in front of you right now. And the future are the things yet to flow on that stream that haven't yet crossed your path. I want you to imagine there is a large oak tree not too far downstream. Every now and then leaves will fall into the stream, and the stream carries these leaves straight past you, and they're only directly in front of you for a few moments before the stream carries them forward. There may be new leaves that fall on the stream, but they're never the same leaf. Always a slightly different leaf falling on the stream, flowing right by. As you look at these leaves passing on a stream, I want you to think about your past. And as you reflect on the past, allow yourself to acknowledge it as a valuable teacher. As you breathe in and breathe out with each breath, release the hold that past worries may have on you. I want you to imagine that each memory of the past as just being a leaf floating away on that tranquil stream. You can learn from the past, but let the weight of it dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Notice how you start to feel better as you see your past challenges as stepping stones to your present strength. Breathe in and breathe out, and now focus on the stream directly in front of you as it represents the present. Embrace the present moment fully, experiencing it as a peaceful sanctuary. With each heartbeat, feel more grounded in the now, letting peace fill your being. Notice that you can turn your inner voice into a source of encouragement right here, right now. Maybe you can let the present be a canvas for positive thoughts, painting it with your desired colors. You choose to fill your mind with affirmations of your worth and capabilities today. I want you to look perhaps upstream, representing the future, and look towards the future with hope, envisioning it as a path lined with possibilities. Imagine every step you take into the future is building a brighter, more positive life. And anticipate the future as an ally, bringing opportunities for growth and joy. As you move forward, picture yourself embracing challenges with a confident smile. And when you think about the future, see it as a realm where your positive thoughts manifest into reality. Because perhaps in the future, you will see some difficulties as opportunities to become even stronger. That every time you're faced with a challenge, you will feel a sense of resourcefulness, unlocking and becoming accessible for you to help you overcome challenges and adversity. You start to think that perhaps tomorrow's obstacles will actually become the foundation of your future success, giving you the ability to navigate future storms with an expert hand, steering towards brighter horizons. And in times ahead, you'll wear each challenge as a badge of honor, proof of your indomitable spirit. As you stare at the stream, you feel that any intrusive thought is a leaf on a stream, but perhaps with a lesson to be learned. You've always found a way to let positive thoughts illuminate the shadows of uncertainty. And the more you think, the more you realize that you are a natural at finding the silver lining, even when skies seem grey. I want you to get a sense that you are unlocking positivity, that you can extract the value from the thoughts that happen to come to mind. And as you learn the lessons and extract the value, intrusive thoughts become less and less frequent and replaced with ideas of opportunity, hope, and resourceful emotions to take your life forward, not avoiding adversity, but in spite of it. I want you to imagine standing up and leaving the beautiful stream, the picturesque creek, and as you walk perhaps over countryside and meadows, feel a wonderful feeling of empowerment and positivity, that you have planted the seeds for hope, gratitude, and opportunity in the future. It's now time to leave Willow Creek. Imagine floating up and returning to the present, accepting that all of this are just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. And as you return to the present, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling connected in the here and now, fully in the present. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling like a change has taken place. Feeling that negative thoughts aren't negative thoughts if you can extract the value from them. In which case, negative thoughts become useful thoughts to improve the quality of your life in the present and the future. Starting to count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.